Hello and welcome to our very next Daily Tune-Up Foot Fitness Challenge. Today we're going to take a few moments just to review from our very first lesson, learning how to stand on our own 2 feet. And then we're going to begin to explore and bring awareness to the outside edges of our feet. This is often a part of our foot that becomes weak and starts to break down over time, simply due to improper walking, standing, running habits. Often we transfer our weight from the outer edge of the heel straight into the big ball of the big toe. So today we're going to learn how to walk through that outside edge of the foot and begin to stimulate it, bring some awareness to that area, and begin to strengthen that area of our foot. So I'm going to stand up here and turn our camera so that you can see my feet. Okay, and so in our first video, we simply brought our feet together about hip distance apart with the toes and heels parallel. And from here we began to explore how it felt to bring our weight more forward into the balls of the feet. And then we explored how it feels to bring our weight into the heels of our feet. And just becoming aware of tension in the body that might build as we shift our weight forward and as we shift our weight back. And then we also brought our weight into one foot and then shifted that weight into the other foot. And again, just tuned into how that feels in our body when our feet are out of balance. And then we also made circles here, just beginning to rotate around the outer surfaces of the soles of the feet. So as you do this with me, especially as you begin to move into that outside edge, just notice what you're feeling. And then go the other way. And noticing what areas of your foot can easily contact the earth, what areas of your feet feel strong, and what areas of your feet that maybe feel weak or disconnected. And then come to what feels like balance to you. And just take a moment to spread out the toes. And again, bringing awareness to the center of the backs of your heels and to either sides of the balls of your feet, so the inside and outside edge. Now I invite you to just take one foot and just lift the inner arch of that foot away, bringing some weight into the outside edge of that foot, and just noticing how that feels. And take a breath here. And then bring that foot back to center, and then flip the foot to the outer edge. And again, just notice if it feels tight or tense, weak, strong. Take a deep breath in. And then just bring that foot back to balance. And so now, what I'd like to do is just have you explore for a moment, just walking back and forth. Just take a few steps wherever you are and just notice your feet and notice what you feel as you walk back and forth. And become aware of where you place your weight as you step. Do you feel it more on the outside of the heel, the inside of the heel, the center? And notice where you feel the weight the next time you step. So if you bring your weight into the heel, when you come forward into the ball of that foot, where do you feel that impact? And then also begin to notice, can you feel anything in the outside edges of your feet? Do they feel strong? Do they feel connected? Are you aware of them? back to your feet centered, hip distance apart. What I'd like to invite you to do now is to reach forward with your right foot and take a step into the center of that heel. And now rotate to come to the outside edge of that foot and bend your knee a little bit. Bring some weight into that leg and foot. And then see if you can isolate the movement of each toe so that the big ball and the big toe is the last to arrive on the ground. Okay, so we'll try that again. We're going to step through to the center of the heel, move to the outside edge of the foot, and then isolate the movement of the toes. Great. So we'll do that again. Once again, we reach out with the right foot, come to the outside edge, and isolate the movement of your toes. Now we're going to take another step. So pressing through with that back foot and stepping to the center of your heel. Rotate to the outside edge and one toe at a time as you plant that foot down. That back foot needs to work. You want it to press off the ground as you reach forward to come back to the center of your heel, outside edge of the foot, and toes. Okay, so we'll try that once more. So bring yourself to center, and then reach forward with the center of that heel. Rotate into that outside edge, and then try to isolate the movement of each toe. Step through, working through that back foot, reaching through the heel, coming to the outside edge of the foot, isolating the toes. Press with that back foot, reach and step forward with the center of the heel, move to the outside edge of that foot, isolate the toes, and step